Because if you're in your mid 30s, you know that said divorce directly played into your ability to have children. Where are you guys?
Welcome back, family.
Okay, another one, guys. Another modern woman who destroyed her own family. Now she's on the internet looking for sympathy. Let me just put it out there, guys. Why is it that modern women make terrible girlfriends, they make terrible mothers, they make terrible wives? They just like terrible when it comes to relationships. I don't know when it comes to maybe being a sister or being somebody else's daughter, or you know what I mean? And I'm not saying all women, dog, not all modern women, right? Not every woman is like that. But I'm telling you right now, like 99% of you guys make terrible mothers. You make terrible girlfriends. You make terrible wives. Like why? I just don't get it. Like why? Why can't you make like a good wife, a good mother, a good girlfriend? You're so entitled. You think you run the show. You think this is your show. You don't care about anybody else. You guys are selfish. You're trying to be man. Come on, man. But anyway, let's check it out, guys.
Today, we've got an update on how our 36-year-old divorced woman who regrets not having kids is doing. Fellas, these women keep on getting worse as time goes on. To refresh your memory, here's the woman I am talking about.
And my life as a mother is just, it's gone. And I'm angry. And I'm heartbroken.
You can go watch the full clip on the episode 8 of my Modern Women Hitting the Wall Hard and Humbled series. Basically, this woman divorced her husband and find herself at 36 years of age with no kids regretting her life decisions. Now, about a year later, let's see how she is doing.
Still feeling lost after a breakup or divorce? You're not alone. At RJ Godfellas Matrimony and Move On Crew, we don't just talk about heartbreak, we heal through it. Every week we share mindful rituals, self-care tools, and real talk from real people who get it. This isn't just another support group. It's a safe space to grow, laugh, cry, and come back stronger. Healing starts with one step. Take yours today. Join the crew on Patreon. Your next chapter is waiting. The link is in the description.
I would really appreciate tapping into the mid 30s divorced women TikTokers. I don't know where you are, but I need you. I'm looking for the women who are several months, if not several years, out of their divorce. Mine was in the fall of 2020. And I just want to talk to you guys and hear from you guys about just like how the fuck you do it. How do you carry on? How do you not let this destroy you? Because if you're in your mid 30s, you know that said divorce directly played into your ability to have children. Where are you guys? And do you need me as badly as I need you? Or have you somehow miraculously figured it all out? And either way, I want to hear from you.
1 year later, and she's still looking for sympathy from other miserable people on TikTok. This is a pure demonstration on how misery really loves company. Let's watch some
Thanks.
more sweet tears.
The hardest part of my divorce, and I don't know if this is the case for other people, but for me, the hardest part is feeling like I am perpetually in an alternate timeline. And it feels like that because I never pictured a future or a reality where I wasn't going to be with my ex-husband and the community and family that we had. And I just find myself, like, over and over experiencing these moments of, like, just, it's not supposed to be this way. Or like I feel like I'm in the wrong timeline. I had a moment this morning where I was emptying the dishwasher and just putting dishes away, and I just broke down thinking like, this isn't supposed to be my silverware. This is not supposed to be my plates. This isn't supposed to be my kitchen. All of this is wrong. How did I end up here? And I'm trying so hard to find the good parts of this new reality or dimension that I'm in. And I am finding them in pieces, but the loss and the pain and the confusion of what I thought my life was.
Do not be fooled by how this woman appears so soft-spoken and gentle. She is definitely your worst nightmare, and I am going to prove it to you by breaking down her relationship with her parents in this next clip. Now, I want you to focus on all the expectations she is putting on how her parents should treat each other and how they should treat her.
Today is my parents' 43rd wedding anniversary, and normally when people have an anniversary or they're thinking about someone that they've spent so many years with and love, they have lots of things to say, lots of photos to share, lots of gross I love yous. And this is what my father posted. Can you feel the love? And I was joking. I was joking about how feelingless that was, until I checked my mother's Facebook and realized that she blocked me. And I should not be shocked by this, because the last time she spoke to me was on Christmas Eve, which was after an argument when I finally opened up to her that the reason I'm so hurt by her actions at that time and throughout the years is because I have never felt unconditional love from her or my father, and that I didn't really want to keep going anymore. And her response was to hand me the phone 24 hours after this conversation happened, to hand me the phone and tell me to call a hotline or a therapist, and then left the room.
She's a gangster. That's gangster.
I told her to come back in the room to have an adult conversation with me and to share with her that what she had just done was the most dangerous thing you could do to someone who is struggling with their mental health. So for their 43rd anniversary, I'm going to celebrate by not celebrating and coming clean about the second most difficult part of my divorce, which has been abandonment from my parents.
Her parents have been married for...
Okay, let me explain this, guys, to you, to everybody, right, who has kids. And we were all raised by our parents, and unfortunately for those who don't have their parents, like, it's unfortunate, right? It's a bad thing, it's not a good thing, right? But your parents, dude, your parents' job is to keep a roof over your head, put food on the table, put clothes on your back, protect, provide for you, guide you, check you if you're being bad, discipline you if you're being a bad kid. That's what your parents should do. If you're not happy with the life that your parents are providing for you, you are spoiled brat. That's what you are. Like, you are spoiled brat, and they should be able to take everything away from you, because they do have the power to take everything away from you, right? Because they're doing their best. That's real love. There's no other love out there that is like that than a parent's love, right? That's how your parents show you that they love you, because love is with actions. It's not with feelings. It's not with emotions. It's with actions, right? Your parents, they put a roof over your head. They took care of you for years. And here you are. an ungrateful, spoiled little brat on the internet talking about, I didn't feel the love that you gave me. Telling her parents that she didn't feel the love that, like, didn't your parent put a roof over your head? Didn't your parent put you in school? Didn't your parent make sure that you eat every night? You don't go to bed with an empty stomach. Didn't your parents do that? Come on, guys. Come on. This is why I'm telling you guys. Modern women, guys, they make terrible partners. They make terrible partners. Not all of them, guys. I know there's good women out there, right? And it's unfair for me to sit here and say modern women. But most of you guys, most of you modern women are like that. Like you're terrible when it comes to relationships. If we were to ask this woman right now, why did you leave your husband? I can tell you right now, it was over some petty shit. It was not because that man was abusive. That man was putting hands on her, or that man was um abusing her emotionally, or that man was cheating. I can tell you, it's not even about that. It's some petty shit, bro. She just woke up one day and she was like, "This is not my life. I don't want to be with this guy anymore. I'm leaving this guy." And it's unfortunate that she can't have kids. I know that women love kids and she can't have kids, but looking for sympathy on the internet, looking for miserable women to come, they're not gonna come for you. They're not coming to save you. They did their job. They got you out of the marriage, so now you're miserable. Like, how many clips did you see of this woman crying? She's just crying, dog. She's miserable. These people are not happy. She's blaming her parents for her divorce. She's blaming everybody but herself. No accountability. It's not your parents' job to make sure that you're happy. It's not your husband's job to make sure that you're happy, right? It's nobody's job to make sure that you're happy. You understand? First of all, if you want to be happy, guys, and I can help you with that, be grateful. Start by being grateful. Practice gratitude. You ladies have lack of gratitude. You understand? Because you're so entitled. Like, guys, like, I'm not getting married, guys, because modern women are horrible partners. They're horrible mothers. And, don't you think it's a good thing that you can't have kids, because you were going to make a horrible mother anyway? She was going to make a horrible mother anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because she makes a horrible daughter. She's a horrible partner. She couldn't be in a marriage. And she hates it when her parents are happily married for 43 years. She hates that. But let's keep it pushing, though.
For 43 years, and her sorry 37-year-old self thinks that she can tell her father what not to say on their wedding day anniversary. Do you see the entitlement that I'm talking about now? I really
Spoiled
applaud her
brat.
mother for being so harsh with her, because she has known her daughter.
She's gangster. She's gangster, bro. That's a mother. That's what, when we say mothers, we're talking about those type of people, because she can hold her accountable. She told her that you have a problem. You have a problem. You need to see a therapist. You need therapy. That's a good mother. That's what mothers do. I mean, she was not gonna make a good mother anyway. This girl right here. Let's keep it pushing.
For over 35 years, and she knew that she was threatening to end her life just for attention. In this next clip, you are going to see how she is going to react to her mother advice on how to keep and treat a man. You will see how her twisted feminist mindset will push her to draw conclusions on the dynamic of the relationship between her parents. Then you will understand why her mother completely cut her off.
My mother worked full-time. She went to grad school. My father refused to finish college. He did not get a full-time job, so he never had a 401k. He never brought in health insurance. My mother was the one who did all of that, and she wasn't able to do it on one income, so her family contributed financially instead of my father. Now, my mother went back to work while my father took care of me while I was an infant. And when my mother fell ill a few years later, my father ended up taking on the caretaker role. So, it's not like he was 100% incompetent or incapable, but there were issues. And I internalized those and I heard conversations about them and I developed beliefs around this. One of the most fundamental things that I learned was that you need to ensure that the man is comfortable emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally at all costs, including your own well being. I also learned that you're supposed to go to therapy to find ways of suppressing your basic needs so that the man's needs can be met and you can live copacetically. My mother also taught me that I would never get to keep a man if I didn't put out. She would give me tips on how to boost my father's ego when it was clear that he needed it. And so I just really developed these fundamental beliefs that my survival was dependent on making sure that the man was always okay. And I have a slew of failed relationships because of it.
No. You have a slew of
Your parents are happily married for 43 years, lady. Can you believe this shit, guys? Like, can you believe it? Like, her parents are happily married for 43 years. And this girl has the nerve, the audacity to come to the internet and tell us that her mother was not happy. Her mother is happily married for 43 years. They were happy when they were having their 43-year anniversary. They were happy. And you just want to ruin everything because you're not happy. You see, let me tell you something, guys. I don't believe it when, because they're the ones who come to the internet most of the time. Women are the ones who come to the internet and talk about, I'm happy, I'm single, I've been married, I've been single for 5 years, I've been divorced for 10 years, and I'm happy I found happiness. Look at this, guys. Does this look like happiness to you guys? Does this look like happiness? This person is miserable. It's miserable. And I can tell you right now, she was not this miserable when she was in a marriage. Because, like, these are the problems that you look for. Misery is something that you look for. It doesn't come to you. There's no way misery is going to come to you. If you sit around and convince yourself that you're miserable, you're going to be miserable. Right? You're going to be miserable. Like, that's just how it is, guys. You understand? If you sit around and you gain weight and you're always eating and demotivated and you don't want to do anything about it. You don't want to stand up and go work out and eat healthy and start a new lifestyle and focus on your health, right? And be conscious about your health and try to do better. You're just going to be miserable. You're just inviting misery in your life. You understand? You're looking for misery. Like, I've seen people like that, guys. I've seen people who just, out of nowhere, they don't take care of themselves anymore. They just stop taking care of themselves. Because if you take care of yourself, then you wouldn't feel miserable. You know what to do. You know that, I should take care of myself. I should take care of my body. I should work out. I should eat healthy. I should sleep, enough. I should rest and do this and plan my day and have a schedule. And all these things. You know that you have to do those things, but you're not doing those things because you like being miserable. For some reason, it's like you guys like being miserable. So she divorced her husband. Now she's miserable. She was in a marriage because and she believed that she was miserable when she was in a marriage, because most women do that, right? They just sit around and believe that, wow, I'm miserable. I'm miserable. Her mother has been in a marriage for 43 years. Her father was not like the way she talks about her father, because I don't know if this is true or not, but her father was like struggling. Like it seems like her father was struggling when it comes to getting a job and just providing as a man. But the mother sticked with her father for her, because she understood that, her mother understood that, removing this man out of this house is not going to help. It's just going to make me bitter. It's just going to make me miserable. But now what did she do? She had a husband. She divorced her husband because she thought she was miserable when she was in a marriage, because feminism make them believe that, doing things for a man, you're going to become miserable. It's you being miserable for some reason, guys, right? Now she left her marriage. Now she's crying every day on the internet. She's always crying. She's a pain in the ass. Like, she's more miserable than she was when she was in a marriage. Because why? Because other women, when they leave their marriages, they come to the internet and tell women, like, I've been divorced, for 20 years. They tell women in the comments, I've been happy ever since. I'm living my single life and I'm happy and I'm at peace. Okay. And other women, they try to, do what these women did, right? They try to divorce their husband, and now they're on the internet crying, asking, looking for answers, say, how did you do it? How did you do it, guys? How did you get over divorce? Like, they lied to you. They wanted you to be miserable just like them because it makes them feel good. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. My name is RJ Godfella, and this is the RJ Godfella Chats. Now, if you like this type of content, guys, please hit the subscribe button. Peace out. And don't forget to join our community, guys. Let's help each other. If you've been through a heartbreak, or you've been through a divorce, or you're going through a divorce, or you're going through a heartbreak, join our community. Let's talk, guys. Let's help each other, right? Let's help each other. Let's uplift each other, because that's all we got. We only got each other, guys. All we got is each other. But anyway, peace out.